Good morning, Turtle Club. I hope everybody's having a great Saturday. It's a buffet today. And that means we're about to play for at least 2 hours. Right now, just taking a real quick look. Let's see here. Down that way? Yeah. We're going to have a guaranteed 4 minutes extra because we have 4 sponsors on the channel. For those that are not familiar with the buffet stream, the way it works is at 9 o'clock, which is when we schedule to end, the stream pauses briefly. We count the number of subscribers that are currently watching. So that means total number of people viewing. That also means we also then count a few other things. The number of likes, the number of sponsors who have said hello today, and the number of sponsors we have in total. So right now, no questions asked, we're going to 9:04. If at 9 o'clock we have 70 likes, that means for some reason we would be going to 10:14, providing there's nobody watching and providing there was nothing like a sponsor who showed up and said hello. So if you're a viewer and you're watching at 9 and you like the stream, you'll add 2 minutes. If you're a sponsor, you said hello, you're watching the stream at 9 o'clock and you've also liked it, you'll add 4 minutes. That's our way for our sponsors to give a bit and get a bit extra out of the streams. Now, what we're doing today is we're going to try to figure out this puzzle here, because we're pretty confident we definitely need to figure that out to be able to move the stream forward, the actual plot. And the other thing we need to do is we have a couple of side quest type things that we're not 100% sure of on how to resolve, but we got a kind of an idea, right? So the first thing we want to do is we did have somebody who broke the rules yesterday in chat. They've been warned for we are going blind playthrough, so there's going to be a little bit of stumbling around in this as we figure things out. When I do ask for help, though, everybody's more than happy to jump in. But they did tell us that the next thing we needed to do would be to go into the academy and look around. We prefer to still kind of explore and figure things out for ourselves. But if we do have someone come out there, we're not going to feign ignorance, because how long do you feign ignorance at that point? Alright, so what we want to do is we have a pretty confident idea. It's going to be one of these instructors that's going to tell us what we need to do next. We don't have any gears on his head, so that means, no. If you don't see the little denting dots, that means that person's not who you're seeking. Or at least they don't have anything extra to give. So let's see if Olwen's got anything else for us this time. Nope. Alright. So far, everything's looking like not much. Headmaster might have something for us. No, nothing for the headmaster either, but we'll ask. So, yesterday we did stand on top of the tower, and we read the little stone statue, and we tried playing the harp. We didn't get any kind of feedback indicating that we really needed to be playing the harp at that point. And the statue does seem to indicate that we need to be in the light to play the harp. And there's clearly what looks to be a light beam and mirror puzzle there. So I'm suspecting that's part of it. I wonder if this shield... I bet this shield does not reflect light. Fledge... Common, alright. And that's the restroom, which we don't have any need for. I do find it interesting that this, along with some other Zelda games, right, at least acknowledge the presence of restrooms. Like, everybody who's watched our Majora's Morning Muffin knows that there was an interesting restroom in the game. We've already been in here. Let's go out. So not seeing anything right away in the academy tells me that we probably need to go back to the tower and try to resolve things again. That's also one of the reasons why we try to go spoiler free, because there's a number of things that we could be not realizing, and people that just stop in, they may not know exactly what we're doing or where we're at. Interesting. Oh, well, yeah, we caught tumbleweeds with the bug net. Alright, and up we go. I would like to think that this game is not wanting to make us wait up at the top of this tower forever for the light beam to change. But it could be. Alright. Wait, was there something we could do here? Just put away. Like, if this could move, that would be understandable. Oh my gosh, Turtle Club. I don't know if the... Yeah, you can see the light beam is actually starting to move. Oh my gosh. Worst game design ever. Maybe if we stand here anyways. Oh. Well, hello. That was different. I could have sworn we tried that last time. So we didn't really need to go to the academy after all. We didn't have to wait. Fee is completely losing her stuff. Oh my gosh. That's wow. And now the whole dais turns into the light. I was just gonna like blow up this cloud over here. Okay, well, that said, I presume we do go and explore that beam of light. Holy snakies. Okay. But before we go into the obviously soy bacon light, let's go back to here. And see if we can't get our little handy transporter bot to move things for us, right? Alright, so we were like here, I think. Hey, Colin, how's it going, man? Now, we either chose correctly or we chose extremely poorly, so we'll find out. Oh, this looks very poorly. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is so poorly. Maybe not, though. Maybe we can... No. No. That's not where we want to be either. Okay. So this section leads back to there. But we're really needing to get like right here. So we need the Lanryu mine entry is where we need to be. I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. I spent most of my morning today working on rebuilding the web page, rebuilding the backend for the web page, and working on the Dovecot mail server to get everything working for a couple of things I got planned. And it's working out pretty good. At the moment, it looks like I should be able to hit the March deployment for the next thing on the website. I'm super stoked about that. It's really going to come down to the next few days, though. Alright. Desert Interest, Stone Cache, North Desert, West Desert, Desert Gorge. Now hold up. Like... Huh? Yeah, I guess we'll go in there. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. This is definitely not where we wanted to go, but you know what? It's close enough. It is close enough and still at the same time extremely far away. Alright. And then here... Okay. We have to activate this so we can actually use the mine carts here. Alright. I don't think we can just open doors. Nope. Still gotta use mine carts. Okay. That's fine. I think we use... this minecart. But yeah, we have a learning curve. We have looking forward for the website. Well, the website itself is active right now. There are a lot of features that we have planned that aren't active, but the website itself, for the information, the schedule, a lot of that stuff is working. But all the fun stuff we have planned to connect off of that has not been done yet. The biggest thing I'm looking forward to is some of the Discord integration I got planned. It's going to be a while before we get to that point. I thought I was able to, like, I don't know, be better than that. I think that's really what the operative term gets down to. Can I get to there? Just trying to spike these guys like volleyballs. That's basically the goal, right? Go away. Oh, that's just insult to injury. I know I'm better than this. Come on. Come on. Ah. Alright, well, at least that almost worked. Alright. I was kind of hoping. But, oh well. And Korok basketball. I am fully expecting Korok basketball to be a thing again. I'm expecting Koroks to be back in Breath of the Wild 2. I'm expecting Breath of the Wild 2 to take, like, all of the times. But we'll see. Hey, here's some hearts. That looks as... What's funny is where we're trying to get to, I sort of like lucked into last week. And forgot how. Usually I review the videos and kind of skip through a little bit, you know, but It's been a trying week this week. I think we're right where we wanted to be finally, though. At least we're getting close. We were getting close. Alright. We need to get up here. Which means we need to take this guy down a peg. So we can get on to in. Alright, so we gotta come on. Trying to get up there. I know we can get up there. But how? Think I see it, Turtle Club. And unfortunately not. Wow, okay. So maybe this will do more for us? Aha! This will do more for us. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, one of those too. Spider Link, crawls down the ledge, it's Spider Link. Trying to get that wheel we think. Climb the edge, it's Spider Link. Alright, here we are. Okay, well, good news is we don't have any real bad news, I guess. So it looks like we're going to actually have to be told by the game to go and find that wheel before we can go and find that wheel. Which is not uncommon for Zelda games to a point. Like if there's like a chain of events you have to go through, that's kind of common. Disappointing though. Disappointing. I mean, this game came out after Twilight Princess. And Twilight Princess had done so much to make some of that back and forthness, some of that like one-way pathing just gone. And to see it really hammered home in this game, slightly unfortunate. Alright. Well, the game has made its opinion very specific. Hey, are those friendlies? One's a friendly, at least. Let's go in the giant shiny beam of possible destruction, shall we? Oh. We have 2 more of these. We have shinies that we're looking after. Things that caught our eye on the map, right? So we're going to go explore a little bit before we go to the... This is exactly where you should go. Looks like nothing there. A whole lot of stuff here, though. Hold the phone. Lots of stuff. So eventually we'll find a way to dive in this game, right? Because that's just the way Zelda works. Okay, that looks bad. Let's let's not go over the cliff, right? Well, now that I said that, but you know, I can't leave well enough alone. I mean, really, who's the genius that decided that we need to have this here, right? Ah. Pretty interesting. Alright, looks like in a perfect world we would use hookshot to get onto the vines there. Looks like nothing much here. Now, the rainbow over here, very, very much saying go and find me, right? I mean, that looks like it's just a big, huge block of stuff. And this one has, if I remember right, nothing on it of the script. Yeah, let's call. Okay. Let's see. Something to dig out here. Interesting. Very interesting. Had nothing in it. What else is over here, though? Oh, wait. Is that a hole we can go in? Alright, we have to go back. We have to go back. Trying to remember, didn't we have a way to like explore those kind of holes? But let's use the beetle for a second. Kind of slow roll through here real fast. Everything looks okay. Plant that bomb. Very friendly like. Nope, alright. So, next thing we are going to go do then is go explore the rainbow. Looks like there's some stuff beyond the rainbow even. Interesting. Oh, this is rather nice. Alright, that's not horrible, right? Oh my gosh. Oh, well, that's how I've been doing that. Okay. So there's a rock here that is blocked off by our map titles. And that just seems suspicious enough for us to worry about it. Hey! I'll take a treasure chest, right? Treasure chests are good. Wait. Okay. Let's see here. Can I... Alright. So clearly these guys are going to be like the Skulltulas of old, right? So let's see what's up here. I mean, they've taken a lot of effort to keep me from getting to the top, right? So there's got to be at least something for my efforts. Okay, a goddess chest. That's not horrible. So, looks like, so we've explored these little nubs. We've explored that. Alright, so this is our last place. And there is a chest here. So, that all said... let's start going. See what we find. That's the wrong direction. Alright, here we go. It's like, where's the light blue line? The light blue line is not where it's supposed to be. Alright, so chest, but nothing on it. Or no accessing it, rather. I am very curious about this part here, though. Like, you can't... Alright, so... interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Alright, so... Interesting. So that moves that. Oh, well now. Okay, so that's important. So that's the first one. So I'm sure there's something that we have to do here, so maybe... No, maybe Goddess Strike? Nope. So if I try to move this next... Yeah, it's still the same pedestal, so... So as far as I can tell, maybe we do this here? Nope. Hey, Kyo! Doing pretty good, man. A physical force. Oh, is it that simple? It's that simple. Oh, interesting. So... So I can delay that there for just a little bit. Alright, and then I can... do that. Which means these two... So I need... Alright, so... Alright, so that's fine there. And then... They should do it for us. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good, Keo. As I was mentioning to Colin earlier, got the website rebuilt, got the back end of the website rebuilt, got the web server mostly working, so things are starting to work out pretty good there. We're definitely saving here. We have no clue where we're at. Brain thought and Zelda lore says this is like the Tower of Light, or this is the Temple of the Gods, or anything along those lines. But this is like, you know, prequel city, so who knows? Who really knows where we're at? Okay, creepy ventriloquist statue. Oh wow. Okay. Drink more Ovaltine. So we're going to go back into Faerun. Okay. Huh. Veror's Courage. As soon as you're ready. That's a very loaded phrase in this game. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of things with it. I'm learning a whole lot of stuff too. I mean, long time ago, before I started becoming a certified anything or other, right? Before I became a full-time anything or other, I used to do a lot of web development. This was like back in Web 1.0 though. And so a lot of HTML5 stuff I'm not familiar with, a lot of the new MX stuff and DMARC stuff for email I'm not familiar with. I mean, there's just a lot. It's a very steep learning curve for someone like me, because the crux, right, of anything, when you learn something, you learn something. And, you know, there's that phrase, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, and it's not exactly that, right? You can't teach a dog to replace some of their tricks. That's really where you're at. Like, if you tell a dog to roll over and play dead, and the dog rolls over to its right, and then lays with its head leaning to its left, and that's good enough for the trick, the dog thinks that's the trick. And then you try to teach it to roll over and play dead the other direction, it doesn't really know what you're talking about. It's like, wait a second, I've already learned this. What do you mean? That's not right. And that's very much where I'm at with some of this web, HTML5, web, whatever version they're up to these days. There is a chest there. Hey, Shadow! Turtle Club. With Keo and Shadow, we have 2 sponsors who've actually joined the chat today so far. That means that we're going to add 2 minutes to the already 4 minutes we have. So just them popping in and saying hello today, we're going to go to 9:06, plus the likes, plus the viewers at 9. So just remember, this is a buffet stream, which will let us keep going and going. Alright. We can pick that up. We don't need it there. Alright. But yeah, there's just a lot of stuff involving things that I know, things that I'm pretty confident about, and things that I wind up failing to do properly. And boy howdy, the number of those things that I keep coming across, they're a little frustrating. I won't lie, right? Anytime you think that you're going to succeed at something and you fail in a very interesting way, even though it's interesting, you still feel bad about it. So, you know, it's one of those things that I kind of have to keep my mind on. Alright, where we at? I think I want this rupee, but I think he's way too high. There we go. There we go. Awesome. Awesome. Dive. Now, if I had to guess where there would be a trial waiting for me, I would say probably inside the temple proper. So I'm going to guess, and it's probably going to be horribly, you know. But we'll see. Oh, here's Fee. Well, ain't that way more helpful than what it was in the other place? No, wrong arrow key, Fee. Yeah, with those kind of machines and stuff, there's definitely, there's definitely room for it, right? You start to find that not everything makes scientific sense at times, and then things should. Speaking of that, I keep eyeing a CNC machine. Like, eyeing is one way to put it, I guess. Drooling might be another way to say it. Tax time just happened. So I got to... But since we have a house, there's a lot of things that I have to buy for the house. Like, the thing that we're still waiting to do is... we have to replace the electrical panel. It's not up to code. There's a lot of things that need to be changed for it. I know exactly where this is taking me to. This is taking me to the door we were at a couple streams ago, and I was like, I'm sure this is probably where I should be playing this harp at. But yeah, Micro Center has one for like 170. I'm like, I don't know a lot about CNC machines, but that seems like a really good deal for a personal CNC machine. I don't recognize where I'm at. How come I haven't been here before? Like, there's a heart piece there. And this is not a hard heart piece to get a hold of. What exactly is it designed to do? That's a very good question. I'm not sure. That's another reason why I usually, like, when I see something and I go, I need to, like, start thinking about this a lot harder than what I am. Okay, where's this Douse at? So Dowsing says I'm supposed to be right around here already. Okay, interesting. I'll have to go look at it again. Hey, here's some butterflies. Yeah, at that price, it sounds really good. And the thing is, also, is I don't have to actually retrofit my 3D printer for that. Which is part of what I'm thinking is makes it a really good deal. Is I don't have to buy, like, I've looked at a kit. I get like a kit that will turn my 3D printer into a CNC, but it's like 75, 80 bucks. Trial gate, okay. Well, ready sword. Thrust sword. Good morning, Sally. Turtle Club. Our third sponsor's popped in, so we're going to add a total of 7 minutes just from sponsors alone so far. How about that? Okay, so this is kind of cool. This reminds me of A Link to the Past. Okay. Interesting. Now this looks familiar. Yeah, I have the Ender 3 Pro actually. But if I could actually get a CNC machine that doesn't involve me having to, you know, completely retrofit and then unretrofit and go back and forth, would be great. Tear of Furore. Okay. Whoa. Okay. I got it. Okay. So no weapons, no sword. Alright, so getting a... So no bombs. Waking water. Okay, okay. So watch your step with the waking water, alright. These fruits give us a boost to time. Interesting. Yeah, there would definitely be some interesting software between the two of them as well. So I think having a dedicated CNC machine would be far better in the long run. All right. So what's with this? All right. So avoid the waking water because the guardians will wake up. Avoid touching certain things because the guardians will wake up. Avoid getting hit by the guardians because the guardians will wake up. Here's what we're looking for. All right. This should reset. Good. So remember that piece of heart that I said was a simple piece of heart? And I was like, this is easy. Why haven't I gotten it? You know, when you're on a timer, it's not as easy. Holy snikes. Alright, come on. Let's balance. Let's balance. Let's balance. Back. Alright, here we go. What's that? That's a look but don't touch circle, I guess. Okay. Oh my goodness, that's a whole lot of no. Oh my gosh. Oh. That's a whole lot of just not even fair. Okay. Okay. looks like all that's down there. So we're doing pretty good. At least I feel like we're doing pretty good. I'm sure the YouTube comments will tell me if I'm doing horrible or not. Good morning, Hobbs. Welcome to the buffet today. We are, so far... Oh, we do not like. Oh my gosh. That is rude. That is ruder than rude. If that was a WCW superstar, that'd be Hooven rude. Though I'm pretty confident that that one that's in the wake-up pool, we're going to have to get last. Let's see, what do we got? We have one up here, so that's not too bad. I'm sure these are going to get way worse. And that is a... Thank you, Mom. Oh, this thing pulses. I didn't realize it pulsed. Well, that would have made life a little easier had I realized that earlier. Oh, now we have to go all the way. Okay, alright. Gotta prove that I've grown spiritually. Okay. That's a pretty easy way to go. Not too bad. Alright. And we're familiar with Zelda, right? There's got to be way more than this. I presume some sort of, like... Well, maybe not. Hey! How about that? We were talking about how we should, you know, eventually be able to swim, and lo and behold, now we can swim. Oh! Thanks for the GGs there. Look who it is. It's Bocha. Is this a Wii game? Never played one. Hello, Simon! It is a Nintendo Switch game and a Wii U game, both, actually. So, if you have a Wii U, you can play it on there. If you've got a Nintendo Switch, you can play it on there. You just have to make sure you purchase it for the right software or hardware, correct? Alright, well... the swimming controls aren't too bad in this game. so far. So supposedly I have a spin attack. Alright, so it's clicking that in. Your latest Twilight Princess? You know, Twilight Princess was pretty fun. There's a lot of similarities between it and this game. Let's get my oxygen back. Come on, I need my air back. Alright, so I did say that the controls weren't that bad. They're still not that bad. Like, let's be reasonable. They're not Majora's Mask bad. So there's that. Inside the Great Tree. So here we are, right? Decades upon decades outside of everything. And lo and behold, there's like enemies here. You know, I'm not a huge Mario fan. Like, 2D Mario, I have no problem with. 3D Mario, though, really, certain 3D games just, I don't get along with. And I just can't understand why it is. But Mario's platformers like that, I guess 3D precision platforming, I tend to not do as good of a job as I'd like. Poor Bokoblin. Wasn't able to swim. And neither can we, apparently. Okay. So maybe we have to use the bellows? I will say this, you can tell that there's a few things that they were planning on doing, maybe. That's cool. There we go. New enemy types, it looks like. Interesting. Oh, and there's a new Goddess Cube. I want to get that. But I don't have to go back through all of that. I do think it's kind of cool that you can spear in... Oh, is that how we get to both of these, maybe? Interesting. And disappointing. Well, now I know why they have that there, though. get to our slingshot. I need to put this way. Wrong thing. Still the wrong thing. Oh well. Switching weapons, not my forte. Never claimed it was, thankfully. Alright. Little vine leap here. Spider Link, Spider Link. Grabs the vines and takes a leap. Plots his path, he has to think. That's a very small gap for Spider Link. Wow, that's just a really big dude down there that I don't remember fighting before. Alright. Fee, what is this thing? Alright. So basically what she says is I should not break his shield, and doesn't seem like it cared about that at all. Okay. Excuse me, sir. Sometimes the best way to fight is to not fight at all. Usually that is. Alright. Oh, look at that. Waterfall there is pretty awesome looking. Whoa. Like, excuse the snozberries out of you guys. Well, that's an interesting way to get all the way down from here. I hear some kind of like boss fight coming up. I mean, you guys can hear that snoring too, right? Herbal. Sure can. It's a secret area. Ah, that's awesome. That's awesome. One from the sky. We must seek out the mighty water dragon. Okay. Hey! Look! There's the door we were talking about forever ago. Huh. Yep, it's a secret to everybody. So we have to go there. Interesting. Yep, I got it. Wait up. What's your manners? Mm-hmm. Well, I have to say this about the Elder Kikwi. I don't foresee myself ever Alright, that was easy enough to get. I don't foresee myself ever climbing all the way back up there to say hi, so that's some wisdom for the ages that'll probably stay lost to the ages. Ah. Rip. There is another cube though, so we're gonna go back up so we can go back for the other cube. Cubes are important. I think the most frustrating part of this is the way the camera freeforms. That is a really good reusage though of assets. The dig spots are also air holes. Oh, that's cool. And that's also very disappointing at the same time that that's a thing, because there's only one reason why developers program things into their games. It's because you're going to have to use it. And the fact that I basically bust out of that like Willy from Free Willy Means that eventually we're going to have to do something very similar in a live environment, I'm sure. Actually, is there anything worthy of finding up here by exploring? Well, what do you know? There is something up here. Which means... oh my goodness. Alright. There is a treasure chest up here. So if we were to get over here, that wouldn't do it. Over here... how does one do that, though? Alright. Aha! So one has to get up here somehow. Alright, I think I see the path. Maybe. We definitely have to pop these guys, though. Alright, so first things first, get on our Gus Bellows. Alright, so we're not going to be able to get enough swing off of this one. Alright, so maybe... so blow here, and then go back, and blow, go. I feel like I'd have better luck trying to hit that, but maybe that'll work. Maybe that'll work. Maybe I'm making this too complicated. Like, if that wasn't a thing we did on this channel, right, we wouldn't have half the episodes we had. Ah. jump here. Gust bellows this direction. Missed it by like a lot. Oh my goodness. Alright. There is shinies here. We will get shinies. So we're gonna have to swing more than once. Like, somewhere in our heart we probably knew that. And we were just hoping not to have to do that. Alright, so here we go. Gust Bellows equipped. Swing. 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 Jump and get it. Alright. Hooray for physics! And then we want to get on top of this. Maybe there's a way to come down from the top of the tree? Oh, I don't remember seeing anything that would seem to suggest that. You know, I do need to try to catch birds. I need to be better at trying to catch birds. Really, game? Alright. And here goes Spider Link. Dun 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 dun. Spider Link goes wherever you think. All right. What? No, 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 no. No. I have a sail. That's hacks. What kind of noise is that? That's not even fair. That's not even right. Are you scared of this? Nope, you're not. And through we go. Alright, so we're gonna once again save. Not sure how I really care for the clear and present problematic stuff they had going there. No. Ow. No. I don't want to talk about a Turtle Club. I don't want to talk about it. That was clearly, like... That was... I don't know. Does it use more oxygen to spin? I think it does, doesn't it? Because it's basically the stamina meter. Alright. That was pretty cool. Alright, so... what that tells me... yeah, it almost went great. It almost went great. And until it didn't. Oh my goodness. Alright, so... so we've missed something in this cave. So maybe... can we gust bellows all the way over there? Is a better question at this point, right? And we can't. Alright. And Turtle Club, just to let you know right now, on the buffet stream, we've had 3 sponsors show up so far. Keo, and Shadow, and Sally. That means we're going to extend the stream by 4 for having 4 sponsors, and then 3 minutes for them. Right now, if the stream were to be at 9 o'clock, we have 7 viewers and 7 likes. So we'd have 7, 7, and 7, meaning that we'd have 21 extra minutes on today's buffet stream. If you want the buffet to go longer, of course it doesn't take much. All you have to do is watch the stream at 9 o'clock and like the stream to add an extra minute. That's 1 minute for watching, 1 minute for liking. Okay, so I don't think I can get onto there. I'm going to try once more just to be sure. Looks like it's getting closer, but not what I'd call close. Oh, okay, so we did get close. Alright, and we got right where we wanted to be able to explore this a little bit. So maybe we have to go all the way the long way. Alright. This is why you should never be lazy, Turtle Club. You should always, always, always try to stick it out. We were trying to go the short route, because the short route would have been just up this way and not have to do all that kind of parkour stuff. But lo and behold, this is the way we had to take it. Alright. And what's this? What amazing treasure did we come all this way for? A gold rupee. Okay. Okay. For someone who has a lot of stuff that they need to actually pay Beetle for, a gold rupee is extremely nice. Alright. And we can actually go here. And then, well, down this way. Oh, thanks for the GG's, Kyo. Alright. I want to say this is the proper exit for where we were. Okay, cool. So now we just have to, like, not be really bad. When we try to, like, fall again. You know, he's got some prices, right? Beetle knows what his stuff's worth. I'm really curious what Beetle's going to be like if there is a Beetle in Breath of the Wild 2. Like, the way I met Beetle was through Breath of the Wild, right? So I really have, in my heart of hearts, Beetle is always the Breath of the Wild Beetle. So those people that met him through Wind Waker, they have their own Beetle that they enjoy. And Beetle's definitely a lot very similar to the Wind Waker Beetle here, in the fact that they both have ships that they fly and use. Or sail and use, as the case may be. Wow, really? That took way too many seeds. And then we just... Phantom Hourglass, see? So there's one that I haven't played yet. And it's one that Shadow's recommended. And I think I'd like to play it just to play it, right? But I don't have a way to stream it, so I'm really hoping that they give it the Diamond and Pearl treatment. Or the Link's Awakening treatment. I really would like to see them just simply put all the Game Boy Zeldas on Switch. Like, I would so stream Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages. Oh, wow. That was luck. I'd like to claim skill for that one, but that was luck. I had no business going around that guy. No business. Alright. Speaking of no business. Alright. That's what I'm talking about there, Turtle Club. Landed just the way I was supposed to land. Yeah, I'd like to see them do that. Like, or just a Game Boy collection would be great. Huntress! Oh my goodness! We were just talking about Wind Waker. And then Huntress for him appears. It's been so long. Hey, you know, it's great to see people back. No matter how long it's been. We're always here, right? So this is where we're trying to get to. Okay. Look. Yes. So, Fee, now that I'm here, now what? Oh, we miss you too. We miss you too. Memorize its shape. Okay, we've got the shape memorized. Not that that would necessarily help us. But yeah, we're getting back into the swing of things. We have a new house. We've got our schedule kind of hammered out. We have the new webpage. We are super stoked. So it doesn't look like there's any way I could have like cheesed that. So okay. So now that we've got that, now we need to go to like here, I believe. So we can pick this one up. And start. Oh, no. Is that what I... Oh, no. That's a bomb. That's a bomb. What is that up there? Huh. Weird. Just graphics. Squeeze through here. Went back to work recently. Oh, wow. Finding your groove. Yeah, it takes a bit. It really does. And be it a new job or just a different schedule, you know, that's because people are like, oh, well, you just have different hours. And it's not just that. It's when you have a different schedule, there are like chores you used to do. There are, oh, those are little bitty bombs. There are responsibilities. There are, you know, pieces of your routine have to be moved and changed out. It takes a bit. It takes a bit. But yeah, it well, congrats on the job. Hopefully, right? Some people are always enthused to have a new job, and some people are like, well, I'd rather not have one. So it's, you know, it's kind of one of those things you always kind of... Oh. Alright, you, there, with the Octo Rock and the weird hairdress, alright. I'm probably going to be in that same boat after a while. The company I work for, I'm actually at a 20-year anniversary with them. So it may be... I may be looking at a career change. I mean, 20 years in a pension plan is what I've currently got coming to me. And it's hard to... Okay, so... Oh, wow. Okay. That's some interesting mechanics. Probably not that. Let's try this again. Let's try this again, and be less bad. Do I have to fill it in too? It's not too bad, Huntress. There's a lot, you know. The house is old. Maybe it will count that. Okay, it counted that. I was like, man, filling this in is going to take so much time. But there, you know, it's an older house. It was built in the 70s. It has original wood paneling with no insulation in it. So that's taking some getting used to. There's some places where that's fine, and there's some places where that's not so fine. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh. Sick is no bueno. I've been sick way more times than I would like to be. Lake Floria. Interesting. Oh, that's cool how it made that map. Like, wow. 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 Okay. Is there anything I can do other than just be taken by the tide? Apparently not. You know, it's been kind of tricky to stay healthy lately. It really has. But definitely glad you're feeling better. As far as the house goes, because it is an older house, there's a lot of things that we have to do to kind of make it better. Jelly F. Act another human. Okay. You there. I feel like I should follow you and chase you. Well, we're here to find the water dragon, so... Digrat's doing pretty good. Her parents have been able to actually visit the house and stay here. We actually have a bedroom for both of them. But she did break her toe recently. She got an x-ray. Well, actually, it's a bit more than that. What's wrong? Oh. Okay. Needs water. Yeah, yeah. How's Digrat? No, you spelled her name right. That's right, Digrat. Yeah. But so, yeah, she's all right. It's kind of embarrassing. And of course, that means that we get to tell the story a lot because embarrassing stories are always fun to tell. So we have this new house, and between the two of us, am generally the klutzy one. And so the concern was with this new house is there's 2 flights of stairs, and she was really worried that I was going to have problems. You know, I'm a big dude. My knees aren't exactly what you'd call the best things in the world. And so there was some concern that I would possibly slip, trip, fall, those kind of things. Path is blocked with a huge boulder. Now what are we going to do? Well, now we're going to go talk to the statue. But so we figure, you know, I'm gonna have a problem with these stairs. I'm gonna fall, I'm gonna trip, I'm gonna do something like that. And so lo and behold, while I'm actually currently in isolation for COVID, she winds up slipping on the stairs and injuring herself. And it was just that. All we've presumed okay, well, that's what we got to do. We have to do this. We have to get this guy over here, right? And then we have to blow him up nearby. Oh, that was not the way we needed to do it. Oh, that's also one of those things. Okay. So she slips and injures herself, and we just think it's an injury at the time. And we're like, okay, well, slipping and tripping and falling is not good. That's definitely not what we need to do. And lo and behold, we go off and we get her some shoes with treads on them. I got house shoes. I actually wear them throughout the house all the time, mainly because I'm one of those people that, you know, it's presumably a sign of ADHD. Okay, that's air. Okay, good. We needed air. That textures and tactile responses sometimes will be off-putting, and so I usually wear socks or shoes or any number of things to kind of make my feet, you know, feel uniform all the time. Oh, that's cool. I don't usually like underwater places, but we're going to explore the rest of this because there's more stuff to blow up. Hey. I won't eat you. Scary fish swam through. Okay. But so... your excellence? Haha. Alright. It's a secret to everybody. Alright, we're going to have to drift a little. So... Here's where the funniest, embarrassingest part happens. We get Digrat her own set of treaded house shoes, and we figure, okay, that'll take care of the problem. Digrat's the opposite. She likes to fill everything with her feet. She grew up in the mountains of Kentucky, and she's used to going barefoot in a lot of places, and she was definitely, between the two of us, a more outdoorsy kind of person than me. And lo and behold, while Digrat was going, and this is the day, I mean, just going to put this out there into the world, right? So day 1, Digrat hurts her foot. Day 2, we get her a pair of house slippers, or she gets a pair of house slippers. I'm isolating because of COVID. And day 2, she slips and injures her foot on the other foot because she was like, it was just going to be a little bit, and she didn't want to waste the time to put the slippers on. And I went backwards. I got so involved telling my story that I went backwards. But here's a person I can go talk to. Hi. Can you also do a spin? Yes, I can. Well, not when I'm trying to hit the ball, but yeah. So the day after she gets you know, her foot injured, she gets the slippers, comes in, and then, yeah, same exact injury, opposite foot. So, thankfully, she's got an appointment to the doctor scheduled, because since I had tested positive for COVID, we were very much in the mindset that she needed to get tested to be sure she was negative or not. And she wasn't going to go to the clinic, she was going to go to the doctor, because she had that scheduled anyway. So she goes to the doctor, and she's too embarrassed about the fact that she has potentially broken the same toe on both feet the same way, after having a solution to prevent it from happening, potentially. And so she only gets the one foot x-rayed. And when she gets it x-rayed, it is definitely a break. You know, there's not much you can do for a broken toe, though. You basically tape it to the other one. She has two, yeah, exactly. She has 2 injured feet. She's not really happy with that, of course. How to do a spin jump. Yes. We have found out how to do that by accident. And look, we knew it. The game was going to make us do a free willy, so we're going to have to do a free willy. Alright, channeling my inner 1990s. Okay. That actually was probably my inner 1990s. Move to a townhouse. You know, a lot of people did some moving. You know, my brother Odin, that's the code name we gave him, because his 2 boys are Loki and Thor. He owned a house in Oklahoma, sold it, moved to Maricopa in Arizona, and then the housing market just went nuts. His house doubled. Like, he bought it, he was still paying on the house. The house doubled in value, and he still owed like maybe 75% on the new house. So he sold it and basically has as much money left over plus some. So, I mean, why wouldn't you, right? Why wouldn't you? That's neat. Alright. We're going to have to do another free willy dive, it looks like. Is there anything down here? Before we do anything else? Nope. Yeah, oh yeah. Unfortunately, so the fun thing about that is Digrat and I, of course, got tired of being in... Oh, here's the exit. We got tired of the situation involving the work from home. Alright, so... Another free willy jump. Okay. Oh, there's a whole lot up here to explore. Neat. And so, as the rest of the world, like, was just selling their houses and selling their property left and right and just making bank, me and Digrat were trying to buy in that environment. You know, I tuck my shirt in a lot depending upon the shirt I'm wearing and depending upon the environment I've been in lately, right? If I've been doing office work, like going into the office, clocking in, working and all that stuff, I'll find myself like tucking in t-shirts even. And tucking in your shirt with proper attire and a belt and pants and all that work really good, but when you're just t-shirt and jeans and no belt, it's just different. Yes. Oh my goodness, Huntress. And while you're getting your ducks in a row, like, track down any kind of like geese that might be beside them as well, because there's a lot in buying a house. It is super weird and super different, and even if you think you have everything, there's still stuff that you may not have. Thankfully, we've not found any big, huge prices that we weren't expecting with the house purchase. Our realtor was really super good about it. The only caveat to that, if I could think of one, is utility bills. Through our actual rental properties we were doing, we had some different kind of utility bills, right? But the natural gas... Oh, Turtle Club, we have just under a minute left. Wow. The natural gas bill in the Georgia Metro is variable based upon a company who owns most of the fuel rights in the whole metro area. And so we weren't expecting the bill to be as, what's the best word? As dynamic, maybe, as it has been. Like, our bill was great in, like, November, because it was a partial bill. Our bill was okay in December. We expected it to go up a little bit, but it's gone up a couple times since. Hey, Turtle Club, we just saved... Here we go. Here we go. We have 7 likes and 9 concurrent viewers right now. We have currently... Oh, that's right. Any new subs also gains a number. So let's see here real quick. Where are we at on the subscriber number? We were at 2124. We started the stream and we're still at 2124, so no worries. Says that we actually lost a sub and gained a sub, so we kind of broke even. That time already, yeah, I know, that goes by so fast. So 9 and 7 equals 16. And then we have 4 sponsors, so that goes up to 20. And we've had 3 sponsors stop in today, so that's 23, guys. So Turtle Club, we've spent a minute to total all that up. So we're going to go up to 924 for our buffet timer. And you know what? It's always cool to see people we haven't seen in a while. We're going to go an extra bonus minute for Huntress being here. 9:25. Well, it's most likely my OCD, but we'll say it that way because it's just cool to see Huntress here again. Kick off your shoes. Your house shoes are sitting right at the door. See, I've got a pair of shoes at the door, which are my outside shoes, and I've got a pair of house shoes. And I've always got a pair on, unless I'm, like, bathing, right? Because bathing with shoes on would be really weird. I also don't swim with shoes. Like, some people do, like, the water shoes thing, and I just can't figure out those people. Okay. Hey, Sally, welcome back! We found a random Huntress! Wait a second. That looks bad. Hey, looks like we can actually do something about it. Been lurking. Awesome, awesome. We were just listening. Hey, no problems at all. Oh, you and Matt both. Hey, Matt. Oh, Huntress. Thank you for the super sticker there. I don't know if we have an alert for super stickers. We'll have to see. If we don't, we'll definitely need to actually set that up. But thank you for that. Oh, it just comes as a super chat signal. Okay, that's cool. A little different, but alright. Yeah, hashtag Huntress, guys. Thank you for that. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, so here's Jeffy. Or Jellyaf. It took so long to post because you almost forgot your password. Oh my gosh. Passwords are something else these days. I, I've usually been really, really good. Huh? That's interesting. But I'm usually really good with my passwords, and I don't have to make a career change, Kyo. It's just so I've just turned 40, right? And so from a retirement age, I'm looking at 25 more years before I'm actually at retirement age in the United States. And what that really boils down to for me is yes, I have a couple of those, unfortunately, due to my my job requirements, Huntress, and it's still they all have a password too. So I don't have to memorize a whole lot of passwords, but I have to memorize more than I would like to. I guess is what it is. But so if I wanted to retire from the company I'm working for right now, I do have a pension plan, and it vests at 20 years. Actually, it vests at 5, and it keeps accruing milestones at 20. And the biggest one, or every several years. So at 20 is the biggest one. And if I make it to 30 and 40 and etc., they do add a little bit to it, but there's a diminishing returns, right? And at 20 years, the big return is that I get paid medical. So I would have at retirement a pension plan, my 401k, SSI, and paid medical, and that's pretty big. And the percentage for my pension, the difference between now and or 20 years and 30 years is not huge at all. Now this is a teeny tiny dragon. Look at that. That is like the most adorbs dragon ever. And it's supposed to be able to eat me somehow? I don't know if I trust that or not. But yeah, so the idea is if I were to... You will explain how you got it. Okay. Water dragon? I think I need to be as honest as I can with this dragon, right? But yeah, so the idea, the thought process, right? The thought pattern is go to another company, work there for 20 years, get a very similar product from my job with them. Oh yes. Kikwi told you where I live. Oh. Or I'll snap at you, yes. Oh, I digress. Oh, I like Pharaon. Of course I have. Girahim. I'm not really looking forward to this. Hey, we do have an empty bottle, completely by accident. That's great. Alright. But yeah, so, and if I were to work 20 years with that company, that would actually only get me to like 61 maybe. And so I'd still have like 5 years with another company. And most companies have a minimal retirement plan at 5 years. So it's all a matter of kind of maximizing your out, right? But who's to say, right? There's definitely something to be said about staying with this company. I've been working with them since 2003. I know the job, I know the environment, I know the structure. I make a considerable wage. So if I were to find another company to work for, I would need to have a comparable wage, right? I have bills to pay. I have mouths to feed, as the song goes. Because ain't nothing in this world for free, right? And other things, like with the company I work for, I do have a great medical plan. I do have a great dental plan. I do have a great vision plan. And I have 250 hours of vacation available to me every year. So that all, that all adds up too. Ooh. This looks like the... Alright, so we're going to need a dowse. So, of course, it's back in Theron. We're not surprised with that. Buying things for the house is not a bad thing. Let me tell you. Alright, so where's this lead to? Oh. Oh, so that's where the flame's at. Well, this water dragon's got jokes. I see how it is. Puts me right where the flame's at, and she's like, nope, you're gonna go fetch me my bath water. Or else. I see. There's a lot to be said for that. There is. That's a very good question, Kyo. I've been looking into brushing up on my coding. Not just for, like the dev work. Oh, here we go. Boing. Interesting. Drawing a symbol of love on certain walls will heal your wounds. Okay. But yeah, there's been some talk about me relearning and refiguring out COBOL programming. Hey, we're here. We are here. What we're looking for is somewhere else. Another one of those things. I am not looking forward to fighting one of those guys. Alright. Alright. So we're just about done here, guys. We're going to see if we can actually take this out first. Can we beat it with some bombs? It does fall to bombs. Okay. Alrighty, alrighty. Actually, we do have about 10 more minutes. So Breath of the Wild 2 has had no new news. Takes a lot of hits. Okay. So a lot of sword hits or 3 bomb hits. It's good to know. We'll have to figure out our bomb stuff. Alright. Where are we dowsing to? We are dowsing this way. Alright. So dowsing that way. So, huh. So this must be the sacred water here. Yes, Hobbs. Using bombs is way more fun, man. That's a very good way to put it. I don't disagree. Breath of the Wild 2 news, I think it's going to be a super... Really? So what's that direction then? More this way. Huh. But yeah, I think it's a very safe bet that we'll see some actual Breath of the Wild 2 news when E3 happens. That's going to be a real good hype driver at that point. Alright. Interesting. Wasn't expecting to get hit by this guy. So we can take this guy out with sword, presumably. Okay. Best bet, yeah. I'm expecting that. I really am. E3, I would almost bank on it. The thing that would be very disappointing, though, because it's supposed to release this year, right? 2022 release is what people were expecting. I would say we need to see some gameplay elements. We need to see some item elements. And something that makes it a Zelda game and not simply Breath of the Wild 2. Well, now. Let's actually go here. Swing. PAX West East? Probably not. With me having a higher risk factor for COVID, doing things that are half and half for some people, or is a little bit worse for me. Like, I am vaccinated. I do not have my booster though, because it took so long for me to get vaccinated due to my health conditions. So, whereas some people will be like, okay, yeah, we went to like right now in Atlanta, there's like this really cool themed Alice in Wonderland tea party thing going on. I've got lots of friends who are like, hey, Mag, you should go to the tea party with us. I'm like, no, because I don't go anywhere. I mean, Seriously, Turtle Club. I stay home. I go grocery shopping occasionally. We do a lot of mail order. We do a lot of curbside order. And somehow I still manage to get COVID. And so being just nearby people is, you know, with the weaker immunity and all that, is enough for me to go, now hold up. I would love to go to PAX. I would love to go to Dragon Con. The challenge is waiting. You don't want to wait till Christmas. I would say that holiday 2022 is probably not a bad expectation for when it's going to happen. I hate that it's going to probably be that. But I mean, if you look at Nintendo's release right now, the OLED, they're not going to wind up taking out their, you know, they're basically doing, I hate to say it this way, right? But, oh, I have to go, wait. What? Isn't there, is there a way around there, right? What's going on? What am I missing? But yeah, the Switch OLED, unfortunately, has proven to a lot of people that Nintendo is doing what they thought people thought Nintendo was doing back when the Wii U was a thing, was just basically making the same model on a different system. And personally, yeah, I would rather wait for a game that's a good game, right? I mean, it's a very famous quote for the Nintendo company that a delayed game will only be delayed for a while, but a rushed game can be bad forever. I would just soon not have a really bad version of Zelda. We already have the Philips CDI in the second Zelda game for that. We don't need another one. Hey, Pretzel. How's it going? I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. We're about to end this buffet stream. I am working my way at this point to the bird statue. Because I think, yeah, we have just a few minutes left. But we're going to have to kind of call it. I don't remember having to take such a long way to get there. A buffet stream. So we basically stopped the stream at 9, and there's some math involved, but the math basically determines how long we stream. And so today we got 24 bonus minutes, which we actually bonused up all the way to 25. So we're streaming until 9:25 today instead of 9 a.m. Need to get a capture card. You know, they're not too bad. I definitely recommend making sure you get one of the newer Elgatos, though. Usually, you know, I'm frugal and say the old ones work as good as the new ones. But Windows 11, unfortunately, does not work with some of the older ones. Hey, we can make this go boing, right? Boing. Huh. So I can use the bottle to gather the spores, probably. Interesting. But yeah, if you've got like a PlayStation 4, you can stream on the PS4 without a capture card. That's what Digrat did for Skyrim for the longest time. And then we have to get out of his way. Yeah, between the sword play and the bomb play, I kind of like the bomb play. I would still go for the nearer capture card, because eventually, like it or not, we are all going to have to be on Windows 11. It's just the way. That's just the way the nature of the beast, right? And at that time, if you look at it right, I probably would think that you're going to have something that's going to require you to have Windows 11 in the next year. Like, it won't even be developed for Windows 10. Like, if... Look at that belly. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, that's an old puzzle. Okay. So we have to go into the dungeon for the water. Wow. Wow. Alright, Turtle Club. I'll put on this. Yeah. It is 9:25. We are going to save at this bird statue. The deepest part of the temple complex. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, Wednesday, when we get back to Skyward toward 1,000, or to 100%, guys, Turtle Club, it's going to be amazing, because we're going to be redoing a dungeon, and it's going to be like a Dungeon Plus. So really looking forward to that. Pretzel 2, thank you for popping in. Huntress for him, thank you for coming in. Always glad to see people. No matter how long they've been away, always welcome here, Turtle Club. Always welcome here. Shout out, of course, to our sponsors who showed up and chilled to give some bonus time. Sally, thank you. Shadow, absolutely thank you. And Keo, as always, really appreciate you. Once again, Huntress, thank you for that $5 super chat. That goes a lot toward helping improve the channel. Hobbs, as always, pleasure to have you lurking. Colin, if you're lurking still, excellent. If not, thank you for stopping by earlier. Shadow, of course, the supreme lurker as all. Turtle Club, I might have myself a good night. You all have a good morning, a good breakfast, a good lunch, a good dinner. Whatever you're about to do, Turtle Club, stay safe, wash your hands, and have a good one. Thanks for watching and take care.